Okay, so here we are in the softlayer.com. Then, for example, if you want to order bare metal server, just click on bare metal over here or try to select on product and services. Then you have bare metal servers, virtual servers, whatever you want to provide. So just try with, for example, virtual servers. Then it will open the virtual servers page. Over here you can select if you want public or private servers just by clicking on this tab on the right side. Then on the left side you can select the number of the cores and the amount of RAM and the storage. These parameters can be then updated. On the right side, so we have the public or private virtual machine and what type of storage do we want, if it's a SAN storage or local storage. And then we can just have to make click on the price per hour or price per month. So we will try a private node, a private virtual machine on a monthly basis. We will click on the button and then the next page will be opened. So here we can configure our cloud, our virtual machines we selected the private one. First of all, we have to select the data center, which is the location where we want our machine to be provisioned. We will select, for example, Amsterdam. If we continue, then so here we have the type of computing instance. We have a public node or a private one. So we have already selected on the main page a private one. So here we have the different cores available for the private one. We select the option we want. In this case, we selected 2 cores. And then we select the RAM. For example, we select a 4 GB RAM. If we continue, we can select the operating system between all the offers from Softlayer, CentOS, Cloud, Microsoft, Ubuntu, Bayata. So we will find, for example, a CentOS 7. And then we have the disk. The disk we can attach to our virtual machine. Usually we use SAN disk. So for example, we will use the 25 GB SAN for the first one, and then we will use, for example, 30 GB SAN for the second disk and 40 for the third one. Just to remind you that the SAN is in RAID 5 provided by Softlayer. We have up to 5 disks to select, so up to 5 can be attached to the virtual machine. Then if we continue, we have the network options for the machine. So related with the public bandwidth, all the virtual machines are by default included on the price of 5 teras of bandwidth for downloading data. That's data from the virtual machines on the data centers up to down to internet. All the traffic that should be uploaded that means from internet up to the data centers, and all the traffic between the data centers is included on the price. So as we can see, for the virtual machines, we have the 5 tera already included, but we can upgrade it and select 6 teras, 8 or 10. This is the price that is included here. Or we can use another package, is unlimited bandwidth. So we will keep the 5 teras, for example. Then we can select the ports of the virtual machine. By default is 100 megabits per second included on the price, but we can upgrade it up to 1 giga. We will keep the 100. Here if we need another IPs or if we need IPv6, And then we have some system add-ons that in our case we don't need them because it's just a basic virtual machine. But this will help you, for example, if you want to include some backup attached to the machine. So it will be the IDERA in this case, but we will keep it without any backup configured. And it is not a, let's just imagine it's a web server, it's nothing related with a database, but if it were a server, we could also, a database server, we could also select the software between all of the options. By default, we have software firewall that we can select, and also McAfee virus scan is for free, so we select them. We also select some monitoring, and then we have also even though we have 5 disks to attach, 5 disk SANs to attach to the virtual machine, we also have some NAS also available that we won't use it in this case. Evolve is also for another way of backup for the machines that we are not using now. And then we suggest to include automatic reboot from monitoring just in case to always keep the control of your machine. So like this, you can create with all the details, you can create your virtual machine, and then on the top, on the right side of the page, you can find the final price per month. Okay, so the procedure will be the same if you, instead of a virtual machine, you want a bare metal machine, or if it is a virtual machine, but it should be public. So let's say the steps to follow are the same, exactly the same. So imagine that we want to proceed just to have a kind of PDF with this information. We verify the order. For example, here it appears some errors because the configuration, the system is checking and validating the options we have selected, as we have selected kind of randomly. So we have selected this operating system that cannot work with the McAfee Linux, so we will remove this. That's what happens when everything is random. Then the system automatically verifies the order, check if the availability inside the system, and if everything is okay, then we can move forward to another page. And here it appears our configuration. It's a resume of our configuration. So let's say if we want to keep it, save it as a PDF instead of purchasing it, just fulfill the name and the email. Okay, here the email, and then we can save it as a quote here. Okay, so we can save it as a quote, and then the system automatically sends a PDF to the email that we indicated.